So right now, joined by His Excellency Manu Mahawar, the Indian Ambassador to Oman. Your Excellency, thank you very much for taking your time to chat to Merge 104.8.
Good afternoon and greetings to all listeners of Merge.
Your Excellency, the Indian Embassy in Oman has been extremely active in helping support its citizens in the Sultanate through repatriation flights and food distribution to those in need. Can you please elaborate on the efforts of the embassy and its community partners in this regard?
The world is passing through a very extraordinary period. It's an unprecedented challenge that we are facing, and it has affected all of us. I must say that the government of Oman, under the leadership of His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq and the overall guidance of the Supreme Committee, they have done a remarkable job and responded very effectively to the challenges emanating from COVID crisis. They have taken good care of the entire population, Omanis as well as expatriate, and therefore we are deeply grateful to them. Of course, there were issues faced by the Indian community. The embassy has worked closely with the government of Oman, the social organizations, and everyone to address these challenges. We started by first working closely with Ministry of Health to create awareness among the community, sensitizing them about the importance of taking precautions. Thereafter, we moved to the next stage where we were providing food assistance and medical assistance to the needy Indians. Of course, the COVID resulted in a lockdown, suspension of air travel, which means that the very active exchange of visitors that happens between our two countries also got disrupted. There were many Indians who were interested in traveling to India for various compelling reasons, medical emergencies, family emergencies. There were stranded visitors. So now we are working closely with Omani authorities to organize repatriation flights. And already, sizable number of people have traveled on these flights. We also work closely with the board of directors of the Indian schools to address issues facing the students and parents. So all in all, it has been a remarkable experience. We have been able to work with everyone and provide concrete assistance and support to the Indian community. And we are quite happy and satisfied with the way we have been able to address the situation.
Your Excellency, in your opinion, what has been the number one concern among Indian citizens in Oman that yourself and the embassy have been responding to since the start of the pandemic?
Well, I would say, this is an evolving situation. The concerns for the community also have evolved, and they're quite similar to the concerns faced by other people in Oman, Omanis and other expatriates. Initially, there were concerns of, anxiety, apprehensions relating to COVID, and we had to work hard to create awareness. Thereafter, when there were situations of lockdown, the economic activities were suspended, people were facing challenges, particularly the vulnerable segment was finding it difficult even to arrange food. And thereafter, of course, those who are stranded or who need to travel to India, that has become the most important concern for the moment. So I would say that as the situation has progressed, the concerns have also evolved, and we try to address these concerns in a dynamic manner.
What was the response like in registration to these services? How many Indian citizens have been repatriated from Oman since the mission began?
By the end of this week, we would have done close to 40 repatriation flights from Oman to India. In addition, we have also arranged charter flights. So the numbers are much larger. We have organized close to 60 flights by the end of this week, in which close to 10,000 Indian nationals have returned or traveled to India. Of course, we have additional flights scheduled for the remaining of this month. We will be scheduling more flights, and we will make announcements in due course.
Now, you did say you've had a lot of great support from the government authorities and agencies in Oman to help reach out to your citizens in need. Through the COVID-19 pandemic, it's created a need for physical distancing among people in Oman. Would you consider it as a substance that has also united our community in new ways, Your Excellency?
Of course, this is a fight, a challenge which can be addressed effectively only if everyone comes together. And we have experienced this. Nations across the world have come together, pooled in their effort to address these challenges. India has been partnering very closely with its friends join hands in countering this challenge. As you may be aware, India has supplied medicines including hydroxychloroquine and paracetamol to more than 100 countries, including Oman. I would say our partnership with Oman in this period has been remarkable, true to the spirit of strategic partnership relation that we have. We have worked closely in every sphere. We have worked closely in organizing repatriation return of stranded Indians and Omanis in both directions. We have worked closely to augment the healthcare capacity. We have worked closely to ensure that the essential supplies to Oman from India continue uninterrupted. And I would say we have received tremendous support from all arms of the government of Oman, whether it is Foreign Ministry, Health Ministry, Royal Oman Police or Civil Aviation Authorities, in every initiative that the embassy has undertaken to support the Indian community. So I would like to take this opportunity to once again thank the Omani authorities for their support, thank His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq for taking care of the community. And of course, India remains available to support Oman's efforts to address the COVID situation in whichever way possible.
With common cases among vulnerable labourer populations in the Sultanate, how are you ensuring that the COVID-19 awareness about social distancing and also avoiding gatherings is reaching to Indian citizens amongst these groups?
So I would say that in this regard, the government of Oman has acted in a very proactive manner. They had from the very beginning realized the risk of COVID spreading to workers, COVID spreading among workers. And from the very beginning, they have been working closely with us in creating awareness, the advisories, the precautions that should be taken by workers. All these were translated into local Indian languages of the diaspora and disseminated. Government of Oman has been working very closely with the companies again to ensure that all precautions are taken, that the protocol prescribed for COVID situation is followed by the companies. So the partnership which has worked, I would say, because if you see the number of COVID cases in Oman are still least among GCC countries, the government of Oman has been quite successful in preventing its spread. Of course, it's an evolving situation. We can't afford to lose our guard. We can't afford to be complacent. We have to keep doing the right things again and again. And we will continue to work closely with government of Oman in ensuring that disease does not spread rapidly among the vulnerable population.
The Indian Embassy has also been actively supporting the community efforts for the World Yoga Day on Sunday, June 21st, offering online classes and also launching the #MyLifeYoga contest. Can you tell us a little bit more about the importance of these initiatives and what the community participation has been like, Your Excellency?
Yoga is quite popular in Oman. I don't know whether you had the chance to participate last year's celebration of International Day of Yoga, where more than 6,000 yoga enthusiasts of different nationalities, they came together under one roof and performed yoga. It was quite an experience. This year, of course, the celebration will be of a different kind. It will be on online platforms due to COVID restrictions. But I would say that because of the COVID situation, the relevance of yoga has even grown further. Yoga helps in boosting immunity. Yoga helps ensuring that you remain emotionally, mentally strong, which is very important in this lockdown phase. Therefore, we have tried to organize many events in collaboration with yoga organizations which are relevant to this theme. We are working closely with yoga organizations, and in fact, Government of Oman also. Prime Minister has sent a message to His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq on this occasion, and we have also launched a global video blogging contest in which we are witnessing active participation by people residing in Oman, and I'm sure all the contestants would be eagerly awaiting the results. We invite everyone to join us and perform yoga from their home with their family.
And finally, Your Excellency, what would be your final message to Oman's community as we navigate through COVID-19, through the situation together as a nation?
I would say that this situation in which we are today is an extraordinary situation. We have to work together, all of us, follow the guidance, advice given by the government authorities. I am quite confident that if we follow the guidance of the government, and if we work together, I'm sure we will emerge stronger from this crisis. And therefore, my best wishes are with all the listeners. I'm sure soon we will be able to overcome this challenge and emerge stronger.
Your Excellency Munu Mahawar, the Indian Ambassador to Oman, thank you so much for your time today. And I hope you, your family, and your staff all stay safe and well. God bless you.
Thank you, and best wishes to you and your family and to all the listeners and their families.
Merge 104.8